Pine needles create a legacy. So good for your life, pine needles.
Hello, my happy quilters. Welcome once again to Pine Needles Quilt and Sew in Rochester, Minnesota. This is the Marcia and Joy Show, coming to you live Wednesday at 1 o'clock.
It is.
We missed you last week. We had a secret mission. Can't really tell you about it, but we were. Yeah, that's right.
I shouldn't sing that out loud because that is royalties.
Joy
right
and
there.
I were in Chicago for a couple days, and yeah, you'll be hearing about it later on. So
Right.
very much fun, though. All right,
You have this backwards, but Marcia,
please fix this.
you
for
know
me.
we have always a joke.
Oops.
We always have a joke.
This is right. We do always have a joke.
You do. Do you want to start? Because I have one today that I have to tell you, and I might forget it if I wait and hold on too long.
I am trusting that you have expanded your knowledge a little bit and can be a little bit better about knock-knock jokes, because I have two.
We can't be perfect. I mean,
Joy has
hello, I
a-
have a weakness for
knock-knock
knock-knock. Okay,
jokes.
let's see if I can get it right today.
All right. We'll try. I got my faith in you.
Okay.
I have confidence.
All
here.
right.
Okay, so knock-knock.
Who's there?
Noble.
Noble who?
No bell. That's why I knocked. Yeah. All right, so here's my next one. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Tank.
Tank who?
Thank you very much.
Oh, I did it!
You
I did it.
You didn't mess them up. There you
Marcia,
go.
what did one Dorito farmer say to another Dorito farmer?
Dorito farmer. Dorito farmer. That's Cool Ranch.
Oh, you know the
No,
answer!
I guessed it! Because
That is the answer, Cool Ranch.
because my grandsons eat these
Okay.
a lot. I was thinking flavors of,
Doritos.
and she said farmer, Cool Ranch. Look at me.
Good job.
I know. Well, thank you.
We're knocking it out of
Thank
the park.
you, Mason and Logan.
Hey, you're joining us on the Marcia and Joy Show. And be sure to like, comment, and share for 2 chances to win a drawing of $10 certificate. We give a third one out for a trivia winner, so be sure you stay tuned to the end. If you're catching us on the rerun on YouTube or Facebook, go ahead and comment. And we draw Friday night, and it will be announced in our Saturday morning email. So be sure to stay tuned to the end because we have great questions. And if you love any of the things we share with you today, we have a shopping page. Visit pnqs.net, and at the top under shop, Susie's organized all of our shopping items for today under Wednesday Live, and she has the links in the comment area.
And they're good until the next
Now that's
time.
all the admin
we
stuff.
come
So
in.
after the joke, I mean, hello, knock knock and Doritos.
Doritos.
How can you top that, Marcia?
You can't. But I'm a Frito girl
Me too. Scoops,
with homemade salsa.
homemade salsa. I like that onion dip stuff. That's pretty tasty too. But yeah, your homemade salsa is pretty tasty.
Well, you know, Crystal had something here the other day, and it was sausage and cream cheese and rotel tomatoes. Did she let you try that?
No, she didn't share with me.
Well, anyways, that was
Now that you're all
pretty darn
hungry.
good too. Let's talk about the new fabric.
And it's called Shoreline, and it looks like there's 40 fat quarters in this collection. That's a lot of fabric.
So what was the one, was it called Lakeside? The last one that she did, Camille
Rusky?
Rus-
No, it wasn't called Lakeside.
It was Lake something.
Maybe.
Anyways, this goes with that one. Of course, that's long gone here.
I know in
Lake Shore. No, what's this one? Shoreline?
Shoreline.
I can't remember what it was, but beautiful, beautiful colors. Oh my gosh. So
And if
Camille.
you did not,
says Nantucket.
Nantucket.
Nantucket, that's what it was.
If
Thank
you
Leslie.
did not finish those projects, Shoreline, now you got me all messed up. Shoreline is a perfect complement to add to that collection or start something new. Let's have a look, Marcia.
Let's
before we
take a
can-
look. We'll start with the neutrals on the top. This is just beautiful. So if they didn't get their things done, you need binding, backing, anything. This will go with it.
And don't wait because it's going fast.
Absolutely perfectly. Oh man, I meant to bring the block that I'm making a quilt out of this, and I forgot it.
Where'd you forget it?
It's in
Nearby?
my home.
Oh, I'm not going to drive home and come back. They won't wait that long, Marcia.
No.
Okay, look at these beautiful taupey grays. They're so
They're just beautiful. And then
beachy.
this, yeah. They look like the shoreline sand. White sand. I'm a plaid lover. I'm a check lover. These, what do you call these? They're disproportionate. They're not all the same.
I don't know, but I see
I
golf
just
shorts in
love
that.
them. Yes.
I don't golf, but
I
I
know.
could make shorts.
I know. So there's another neutral. Okay, so this is the kind of the main print, and here it is on the gray background, the blue flowers, so pretty, and then of course a ticking stripe, whatever you want to call it, the blue with
that's pretty.
White print. Here again we have this, which is the mate to this one over here. Gosh, I love these. And these dots. You can never go wrong with dots or plaids or stripes.
No, and so
But
she knocked it out of the park,
This
didn't
print
she?
is beautiful too.
Yes.
I do like this. I'm making a quilt, and actually it's a Kay England quilt. It's called Star of Hope. And it's got a lot of pieces in it, but it's really beautiful. We'll have to, maybe next week I can show you that, made out of these. And I've just really been enjoying using them. It uses a jelly roll, so every single fabric is used. I love that when you can do that. And then we're going to move on to the greens.
Which are really fresh.
They're really clean.
Mm-hmm.
Very,
Fresh,
very
clean.
clean and clear green.
Ooh, rhymy. Blimey.
Ooh, listen to me. But these prints too that are reminiscent of, this looks kind of old-fashioned to me. Here again is this plaid. And this works really well. You don't need to worry about this in the quilt. The one I'm working on is, it's 2.5 inch strips, so everything is 2.5 squares or smaller, and it works really well. Here we have a white background with these green flowers, which I think is awesome. So now we're coming on to the whites. I'm going to go up here a little bit. Look at that one.
That one is really
Just
lovely.
a floral bouquet in there. It's really pretty. Okay, so this is the dot. So this, you can't really see the dot, but this is white with the dots.
And it has the same size dot as in the green
It
and
does.
the taupe
It's tone on tone.
and the blue.
Yep. And here again is this main print. So we've only seen it over here with the gray background. And now we have it again with the white background. Really pretty. Here again is the white background with blue flowers with green leaves. This is just all green. Beautiful. This little print again. And even though it's directional, see, I think we have it three times in here so far. Even though it's directional on this small quilt, it doesn't really matter because it's small enough.
I was going to say, Kay always said if it rotates, it gives movement to the quilt.
Exactly. So here again is that print that
Ooh,
I
I
love.
love that
And
color.
the stripe, and again, this beautiful, this is not really a denim blue, but I just love this shade of blue. And here again, we have the main print, which is tone on tone with a little white with the different colors. I really like this print, and I like the way it's going into my quilt too. Here again is that floral on the white fabric. Here we have this same one. This is our dot print, only it's white with the blue dots on top. And look at this pretty one. Isn't that lovely?
Ooh, yes.
These darker blue prints are just gorgeous.
Oh, wow.
And then we go into the navies. And kind of the same prints, but just all done a little bit differently. Gosh, they go nicely together. Here's the dot. And then this little floral print again. And the plaid. And then we have this. So the main print, we have it in this kind of slate blue, the navy blue, and then we have it over here with the gray background and one with the white background. So 4 different ones of the main print. Be great for borders or whatever you might want. Beautiful. Oh my goodness. This is a pile of fun.
It is a pile of fun.
I just love it. So this is Shoreline.
And we did not bring in, but we ordered some. Well, we brought these, but we did not bring into the room the coordinating Bella solids because we ordered about a handful of those. Plus, we have wide goods to go with these fabrics. So we have, I think, 3 wide goods out there.
We do. I think we do. For the backs of the quilts, we have some wide goods. What's kind of fun now, and we've been ordering, I guess they've been doing it for a while, but we haven't really partaken of it, but to add the Bella solids that go with the actual collections. And we're trying really hard to keep them with the collections. Sometimes they go back into our Bella solid wall, but they really go well with all of this too for just a solid color in here as well.
So we have the layer cakes.
We have the jelly rolls.
The little mini charms. And the 5-inch charm squares. So we have all the different pre-cuts that you might like, ready to use and create fun things.
Beautiful. This is just a gorgeous, gorgeous line. Classic and suitable for just about anyone.
And kind of a year-long color palette, really.
Really it is. Yet it's fresh enough to make you, you don't feel like leaves crunching under your feet.
No, it's not autumn crisp,
With
but
this
you
one.
still could get by with autumn crisp.
Exactly. Absolutely love it. Here, I'm supposed to show my black, and I forgot it.
Oh, well, that's the thing.
Maybe
We're going to
next
have
time.
to skip past that one because that's on the bottom. We
This one?
We got to do the Tale of 2 quilts.
Oh, yes.
We are out of order, folks.
So the Tale of 2 Quilts this time is
So let's start with
2 of our very own quilts, and we have them both here, and we have kits for both of them.
So the one hanging behind us, well, they're both from the pattern Scrap Basket Stars, but the one behind us is from the fabric line called Peachy Keen, and it's in these really fresh peaches, taupey grays, fun bright blues, and
Kendra made this, and she did just a wonderful job of it. Kendra, I love her very much. She makes sure that all of her peaches are facing up on her quilts.
Mine will be going every direction for that movement.
They call that tossed peaches.
I have tossed peaches. But yes, Kendra has all of her peaches going one way. So that's the first quilt.
And the second one Susie made, and this is a more modern quilt, and it is, I forget what the name of the fabric is called.
But it's kind of unique because it's from this collection. Can I unroll this?
Yes, please do. That's why I brought it.
I should have unrolled it ahead of time. So they are pre-printed fabrics that have multiple fat eighths on a fabric. Wow. We did a good job of tying this one tight. Good way to go, kidders. All right. Oh, there we go. So that sound effect made it all better.
There you go.
When I unroll this, there are several pieces of this inside of the kit, but look at all the patterns on one panel chunk or 1 yard chunk of this.
So these are the fat eights, and there's 3 different ones in here, and they're all different. And then, Susie, if you want to come down here, really kind of sort of, then what we have matched this all up is coordinating colors of grunges in here, and then this purple grunge is the accent color. And then, of course, here is the pattern by Coriander Quilts, Cori Yoder. This is fun. This is fun kit. This would also be fun to make. Buy a kit, you get the pattern, and scrappy. Some of your scraps.
Right, because it's a pattern you might want to make more than once. And I like having those in my stash of patterns. But this fabric is super fun to have all these bits in one. And how different that looks from the first one, right?
It's just really happy. Happy, happy, happy.
All right, let me put this down here because we got some stuff on the top here.
All right.
So Scrap Basket Quilts.
Right. Okay, so let's talk about the Flying Dutchman. Flying Dutchman. This one is called the Farmer's Market, and these are, we have used the Riley Blake fabrics in here. So the jelly roll, that's called Farmer's Market. So bright, beautiful for spring and summer for your table. I also did a scrappy binding on this one. We've shown this one before. But now we want to talk about it a little bit because we have the kit. So we have divided out the jelly rolls. So you have all the colors that you need to make this exact one. And then you have enough too to make the scrappy binding as well. And the fun thing about this, the pattern is in here. It's Doug Lico's pattern. And Joy, can you show the ruler, Simply
Yes.
Folded Corners Rulers by Doug. We've got a little demo here today.
So do I need to take these out of the package, or can we look at them?
No, well, you can
Of course,
use,
yep,
you've
I'll
got
do
that
this.
one. No,
But
so
I'm gonna
it's in
show-
2 sizes here. So we have the regular size that goes up to 8 or 8.5 inches, I'm not sure. And then we have the mini one. And I will tell you, as for me, we can go this way. As for me, I probably use this more of the time than I do this one, but I do use this one as well. So we have them in both sizes, and all the directions are in here too. But I'm going to have Joy show you how it works.
So if you look at this quilt, there are these rectangles here, and they are part of a stitch and flip process where a square goes on top of each corner. And the instructions typically, so I'm going to start here. So usually you start with some shape and another shape, and it will instruct you to put it on the corner of the piece. And then the instructions usually say, draw a line and sew a 1/4 inch away. However, with the stitch and flip ruler, you can line up your fabric on the corner and you set the ruler down on top. And what you're looking for, this is a 2.5 inch square on the table runner. It's a different size in the pattern, but there is a 2.5 inch marking here, so the back side of your shape should line up. And then after you have your ruler positioned, let me just put that off to the side. Then you're going to go ahead and take your rotary cutter and cut across the edge of the ruler. So here you would do the cutting, and it will end up looking like this. Then you simply sew your 1/4 inch seam, and what's nice is there's a very definite entry and exit point that is at the perfect spacing to have that beautiful 1/4 inch seam to complete your stitch and flip. And so that ruler was used to make all of these fun rectangles into these fun shapes. So it starts with a rectangle piece and a small square is laid on top. And again, the ruler is positioned, you cut, you sew, and then you press back. And we can go up tall again. But what I will tell you is it saves time because you're not drawing a line, then sewing, then cutting. You're doing it all in one step, and your rotary cutter is far more accurate than a pencil line because the blade on it is finer.
And I will tell you, I laid all of these out. I laid them all out on a cutting mat, a small cutting mat next to my sewing table. And then like if it was these, I laid like 6 or 8 of them out at a time, laid them on my cutting mat, and then I went and did all the cutting. You know, you
cut them in groups.
Yes, I cut them in groups, and then I sewed them in groups, and then I went and laid down a whole bunch more. And I think with this one, because these are smaller pieces on this, I think I did 12 at a time. You know, and honestly, this particular piece has a lot of little pieces in it, because in each one of these squares is 4 little pieces. This was pretty quick sew.
It was a quick sew.
Honestly, using those rulers. Now, you can do it the traditional way as well. And I will tell you, a few years ago, before he had those rulers, I made this same table runner using that draw. And while these aren't all totally perfect in here, much more accurate to get a square without one ear hanging out using the ruler than using the drawing the line.
Right.
And sewing on the other
And you
side.
can use the ruler on any pattern that asks you to set some shape on top of another shape, draw the line, and sew a 1/4 inch seam. So it can be used many, many times. It's not a Doug Lico specific pattern ruler.
Right.
You can use it beyond his
Right.
patterns.
So we have the rulers, and we also have the kits for these.
And we just had the kit here.
Yep.
The full color pattern is inside. We have the strips you need, the background fabric, and save the leftovers because that is what will create your binding.
And I used the little one
I did
for
too.
this particular project.
So that's great fun.
Okay, so last time, and I know it was 2 weeks ago, but remember we had new colors of the It's So Emma mesh bags, the big ones. Now we've got little ones.
Be still my beating heart. Aren't these adorable?
They really are cute.
We still have the beautiful pineapple and the green and the
Oh, this
pink.
is corn silk.
Corn silk. Okay.
And this one is called
jade. Teal?
No, jade.
Jade.
And the other one is called Pete. No, it's not. Rose.
You
Rose, I
probably
think.
need your glasses. It doesn't matter because it's just beautiful.
Well, I want to get it
Rose.
right. Rose, yeah.
So now you could have a
Corn
little
silk.
bag and a big bag.
That match. And these, you can embroider your name or whatever, sewing notions, whatever you want. These, you can, without stabilizer.
You can. And they're so fun.
They really are.
I love these.
I do
I have
too.
many.
You can never get too many. Everything, I just
I
feel,
might disagree with you
I just
a
feel
little
so
bit,
much
but
more organized when my stuff is in
in a bag.
And then it's like, which bag is it? So if you embroider on there, you'll know, okay, this is this.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. So are we to the quilt yet or not?
We can. Do you want to do this or do you want to do these?
Oh, no, I want to do these first.
Okay. Another new product for Pine Needles. Oh, my goodness. You have found them when you've been out hopping and buying them already.
I did not know that stickers were so stinking popular.
Stickers?
Stickers are really popular right now.
I heard that rumor.
We don't have stickers here. Susie, I think, is going to get us some stickers. But stickers are a really big deal, and this is also a big deal in the quilting world. These are brand new. So I'm going to go down here. These are little sew-in
labels.
Sewing. They're woven sewing labels. Maybe I'll let you take one apart so they can see.
How about I take one that has a multi-pack in it? Because
like
those say made under moonlight.
Made under moonlight. So these are really simple to sew in when you're putting on your binding. Susie is really good about remembering to do this. I, not so much. Now this one is really cute. There's a whole bunch of gems in here. So emeralds and sapphires and
I'm going to pass this one over. They're
amethyst.
double-sided tags so they could hang out.
Right.
These are called, Sarah Hartz is a maker. These are called Notions and Tools, but you get multiples in your package. But you could actually wrap it front to back and sew, or you could have it stick out like a taggy like we have here on this bag. But aren't those cute little things, rotary cutters and tape measures?
Very fun. Look at this spool of thread. So these ones are called...
Well, they're called Notions and Tools.
Notions and Tools, and this
but
one.
The jewels are pretty, and then I also have Stitch with Love in glittery with a heart pink.
And then we have Thanks, I Made It here. And this one says...
Made for You.
Made for You in beautiful gold, glittery, wonderful stuff. So these are all what's new and exciting
and
in the quilting world to put on your table runners, your things that you want to give away, or even for yourself. Just a little bit of happy.
I think there's 8 in there. I can't really tell if there's 8 or 10. This one's only $8.99 though. Very affordable.
I think they're all $8.99.
Very adorable.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure how many.
They're all the same price, but
well,
they're
this
different.
one looks like it has more in it because the little ones.
Because of the little jewels.
The little ones have more in the other ones. But anyways, these are fun. We've sold quite a few of these already, so you're gonna want to have some of these just for fun.
Right. Okay, so then we had one more new notion before we go to the next
It's
fun
not that
quote.
roller. Nope.
Not
That's the
that roller.
giveaway.
Oh, okay. Well, then I
Okay.
have no more notions. We've covered it. So should we
Okay.
talk about the quilt then that is hiding yet under wraps? Let me grab the
Yes.
kits. Okay, this is so fun. And we might have to pull it down because I don't know, can't really see it that well. It is called the Corners Quilt, and it's an alphabet panel, and this is a little crinkly. But in here we have it in 2 colorways. We have the light colorway and the darker colorway with the beautiful navy. But the alphabet letters are pre-printed on here, and it has this pattern called corners to go with. Now, a note to make is it's adorable, but not all the letters are fit into the cutting size. So you may have to crop it. You can crop to your heart's delight what
Exactly,
cut you want to
whatever
show.
works. But it is a Hoffman, a beautiful fabric collection from Hoffman, and also the coordinating prints. Now, we did not make the blue one, but it is exactly like this one, only it has the blue and then the blue background.
Turn yours around because
As
your
well.
letters show so much better.
Yep.
And I just love that they have these little tossed alphabets to make up some of the other bits and pieces of the quilt.
And it's an easy, fun sew. Fun, fast sew. These would be fun for you to make and keep in your stash because sometimes those babies come along and all of a sudden it's the baby shower.
What am I going to give? And
I
it's
know.
39 by 46, includes the pattern and the binding. You'll need some backing. And you might consider picking up some of that really cuddly snuggle
And
minky
wouldn't it
backing.
be fun to add one of those little tags in it too?
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Exactly.
Love it.
Stitch with love.
All right, so I feel that it's time for the trivia.
Okay, I'm ready. I didn't read it, so I don't know what it
Okay.
is today.
This is an easy one, I think. So, Susie, are you ready for the trivia? All right. So, fast feeding is another name for blank piecing.
Fast feeding.
Fast feeding.
That's what my family likes, is fast feeding.
It's fast feeding your fabric through your machine.
Did you ever feel like a short order cook when your kids were home?
Yes, and especially at Thanksgiving time. At Thanksgiving time, it's like, okay, we cook for days. We make pies. We make this. We make that. And everything is just got to be so. And then 20 minutes, it's like done. And I have a mess.
There's
we have a
nothing
mess
left
to clean
but
up.
the smells
I know.
and the laughter.
I know. But
That's
it is
great.
worth it. We keep doing it, don't we? I know. This is like all that preparation for.
All right,
oh,
we
got
have a winner.
All right, yay.
Congratulations, Mary Dahlman.
Mary Dahlman.
And what is the answer? It wasn't turkey dinner.
It's chain. Chain piecing.
Chain.
Chain of booze.
Oh, whatever. Anyway, chain piecing. And
Chain piecing. So back in the day, they used to call that fast feeding. Now we call it chain feeding. Well, when I grew up, when we went to a department store to buy our fabrics. So the groceries were on one side, and then they had Red Wing boots and shoes and all the stuff on the other side, hardware, all of it. And we called it material. We're going to buy some material. When did it switch from buying material to buying fabric?
I don't know.
But we always said it was material.
Maybe because it moved away from the hardware store, because you buy materials at the hardware store. You buy material to build your shed.
I don't know, but it was always when I was growing up, it was called material.
That's a good trivia question right there. I don't know what the answer
Well,
is.
I don't know if there is an answer for that one. Anyways, so let's see. We have two things left. We have comment. We have a comment thing, a comment prize this time.
Do you want to do that or the auction
Oh yeah, let's
quilt?
do the auction quilt first.
So we have a really fun auction quilt.
It's cute. It's cute. And Susie made this, and then I quilted it, and it has the hand look quilting on here. So it's done on the Bernina, but look at it, Joy. It really does look like hand quilting.
It does look like hand quilting.
That's really cool. So this is a fun little thing for spring and summer, for you to hang on a wall somewhere, put on a table or whatever. So a tiny little quilt, but lots of little details in it with the little trees and the houses. So this will be posted tomorrow right here on the Facebook page for you to bid on. And of course, bidding ends on Saturday at 1 o'clock.
It does. Okay, now I think you can wrap it up
All
with
right.
this last thing.
So here's the if you would like to win an extra prize, be in a drawing, Rafflecopter for a drawing for one more little prize. We've got a fun little ruler here, and is it a 6.5? No.
6 inches.
6 inch
Yep.
plain, right, straight, square 6 inch ruler for you. And the comment this time now, if you want this ruler, you will pick it up here in the store, or you will agree to pay for the shipping. If you don't want it, please don't comment. If you don't want to do that, then please don't comment. But the comment word for today is tulip.
Tulip.
For your chance to win this cute 6 inch ruler. And you know what? I know there's a ton of square up rulers out there.
Right.
I just find that I absolutely love when it's exactly the size I need. Square these up to 6 inches, and I have a 6 inch ruler, and I don't have to adjust for the 6.5 inches or whatever.
And therefore you have a big ruler collection.
Quite
As
frankly,
do
I
I.
have inch and inch and a halves galore. And sometimes that's some of the rulers, that's all I use. is to use them for squaring up. Now I know there's fancy, and I know Gundren has a great square up ruler too, but I don't know. Call me old school. I like to put the ruler on. This is the size of my square, and I'm going to trim around it.
It's okay.
Use my rotary
Goes
mat.
back to those cereal box quilt templates, doesn't
Absolutely. It really does. It goes deep. It goes deep. It really does. All right. I think, is there anything else? Did I forget anything over there?
I don't think so. I think we got it all.
I think that will wrap it up for today. So we thank you so much for joining us here at Pine Needles Quilt and Sew in Rochester, Minnesota. My name's Marcia. This is Joy. And until next week, we will keep you in stitches. Thanks so much, everybody. Bye-bye.